Hey everybody, welcome to another one of our player card reviews. A Light in the Fog. That was perfect because it was like both a Light in the Fog and also a goose, which isn't in this set.
It's not?
No, it's in the next one.
Okay.
Which makes me upset too because like the cards for it, the art is not on Arkham DB because Fantasy Flight hasn't added to their database yet. So
Damn.
that's a problem.
It, guys.
Future Justin's gonna be very mad at. I can tell you on Tuesday afternoon.
Take your own picture, man. You have it.
No, but that's what I mean. It's so much easier to just drag. Like it took me like literally like 3 seconds to get these ones. It's gonna take me like 20 minutes.
What do you mean it's gonna take you 20 minutes? You just take a picture with your phone.
No, but then I need to frame them into this size, so I need to like cut them down.
There's no way it's gonna take you 20 minutes.
Probably.
That's ridiculous.
I'll time it for you.
Cool.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a text from me that says 1941. And you're gonna be like, "What the frick is
No,
this?"
I will remember.
We got Holy
Now they
Rosary.
see it didn't take you 20 minutes.
I round up. That's how I work. We got the Holy Rosary. This is a 2-cost, 2 experience. Accessory slot commits for a brain and a foot. You get +1 brain, and as a reaction, after you succeed at least a brain test on a treachery, exhaust Holy Rosary, add 2 blessed tokens to the chaos bag, and it soaks 2 horror.
I think it's one of the best cards come out of this cycle.
It's just kind of good.
It's so good.
I also do love the, like it used to be purple, now it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
More please, Fantasy Flight.
Yeah. Card's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's also just like apart from a card later in this one, it's just like such a good way to add blessed tokens in here that like anybody can do, and it's not like relying on them. It's not like a payoff where it's like, you know, like it's a little bit like you have to do something out of the way to get it in, right? It's just like, hey, you passed a test on a treachery card, which you want to do anyway. I help you do it. Add 2 blessed tokens to the bag. I think it's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
People who have asked, it will be happening in the future. We are going to be doing a list video where we're going to talk about other cards we want to see in cross classes.
So much work.
It is a lot of work, but we got to be a little. We got to actually like think. We got to be like, you don't want to think.
It's not
Yeah,
what the
like
list
you
videos
could just
are
take
for.
like 10 random level 0 cards and be like, yeah, this one could be like
The education
red or
videos are
something.
for Justin.
Yeah.
Not the list videos.
No, you don't want to just hear me say I should think Lucky should be in this color. I think Lucky should be yellow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick
Lucky
like
probably should be
5
yellow.
good cards from other colors and be like, what? This should be a yellow
It should
card.
be yellow. Yep.
Also better.
Yep. All right, not much else to say. This card's bonkers and probably makes the pack like worth it if you want to play this game.
It's just good in every blue deck.
Yep. Up next, we got Shield of Faith. This is a 2-cost, 2 experience, spell blessed, takes up a spell slot, commits for 2 brains. Seal up to 5 blessed tokens. If it has no tokens on it, you discard it. As a reaction, when an enemy attacks an investigator location, exhaust Shield of Faith and release a chaos token sealed here. Cancel that attack.
This one I think is like pretty okay. It's like uniquely good in Sister Mary because she's kind of trash at killing enemies. Especially if you don't have your Holy Spears yet.
Yep.
And this makes that a little bit less punishing.
So you're playing this in some sort of, I don't know, Zoe Samurai deck,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to the end, and you gotta fight Ermordoth, and you're just like, 5 turns, bitch. What you got?
Start chopping them off.
Yeah, yeah. And he's just like, oh no!
Stop it, you're hurting me. This is the concept of pain, I don't like it. Yeah, and I mean, it's like...
Like 5 dodges for 2
Two is-
money is like pretty good.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
like 3
Yeah,
dodges
even
for 2
3,
money is
that's
pretty
it.
okay.
If there's
Less
an
than
elite
3,
enemy
yeah.
and you cannot kill it in 3 turns, it's probably really big.
And like on that note too, like if you're running this only in a deck that can put blessed tokens in, and it's going to be a lot easier to get, like it's going to be very easy for you to have 3 blessed tokens in there.
You
So
can also
cancel
use this to set up like big flamethrower turns or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where like I'll engage that guy and then eat the attack of opportunity. And then just torch them both.
Yep. Holy
Oh
flamethrower.
man, that's what you should be playing Flamethrower Roland. So then you can use shortcut to like zip people around the map so that they're all in one place.
Just like dynamite blast you and just like barricades and try to like trap the enemies until I'm ready to kill them all.
man.
Yeah.
So you can collect all the stuff for Twilight Lodge and just collect all the people in one room.
And then like, let's go. Sick. Cool card. Next up, we got Fae. This is a 1 experience skill. It's innate and it's cursed. If a cursed token is revealed during a skill test at this location, during the skill test, you may return Fae to your hand when this test ends. Commits for a brain and 2 wild.
This card's like fine, I think, if you're playing curses, but
Yeah.
like you're not gonna play it if you don't. So
It is like a cheaper way to upgrade gods.
yeah,
Yeah, I think if you're not running curses, this can really only exist in like Min or Amanda right now, because you get stat boosts out of it, and like
maybe if you're playing like Rex and you want an extra brain symbol because you have all the other things you want, you can upgrade your guts into this, like Ben said, but it doesn't draw you for it then.
yeah,
Yeah, you could turn your unexpected courages into this.
yeah, yeah. That one actually
It
that
is
would be a
just
fine
better.
trade. Yeah, yeah, because I don't think this card's like particularly impressive. I don't think it's like bad,
It's good
but
at what it does.
You'll know the time you want it, right? And like you don't, when you're playing this card, when you're committing it to a skill test, you're not expecting to return it to your hand, right? Unless you're Silas. But otherwise, like this card exists to just be an unexpected courage with a brain stapled onto it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like if you do get to pick them up,
Yeah, that's nice.
that's good.
Yeah.
They do an excellent job of like you can commit them to other people's tests when you're playing the cursed archetype, so you can be like, I'm sorry that I've ruined your game.
I apologize for cursing
I
you.
have 2 wild icons.
Yeah, unlike some other skills where I'm just kind of like, why is this practice? I actually kind of wish this one was.
Yeah, that would be nice practice. Yeah. All right.
Like progressive power. What the hell?
Yeah. Guided by the Unseen. This is a 2-cost, 3 experience ritual asset that takes up a spell slot, commits for a brain and a book. It uses 4 secrets. As a lightning bolt during a skill test at your location, perform an investigator must search the top 3 cards of their deck for a card that can be committed to this test. You may spend 1 secret to commit to the card. Shuffle the performing investigator's deck. This has an errata that says limit once per test.
What do you mean? I can't just jam it all 4 times.
Yeah.
I bet there's gonna be some like vaguely degenerate you can do with this when Norman comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Norman Withers is gonna be OP because he's Norman.
He's also yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
But he also can't play it.
this. Yeah.
But I think that once again, this is a card you're gonna know when you want to run it. It's a skill thing. Min wants it. Amanda probably actually like doesn't want it that much.
It depends on what you're doing. I bet
Yeah.
Mandy loves this.
Oh yeah, Mandy would.
Some makes a skill test, you're just like, I'll search 6.
Yeah.
Or you're
Yeah.
like, I'll investigate and then I'll just look at the top 3 and put 2 skills in and then practice makes perfect. And you get more skills.
Yeah. Yeah. It's such a like a. You're gonna know when you want it. There's not much more to say. Like it's good when you want it. Yeah. It's also a pretty cheap secret battery too, right? Like if you need to you want to be moving stuff around.
Yep.
It's not bad for that.
4 secrets isn't awful. For 2 money and 3 experience.
All right, Bryn. Lucky penny. This is a 2-cost, 2 experience item charm cursed asset that commits for a brain and a foot. It's exceptional. And force, when you reveal a bless or curse token during a skill test you're performing, flip a coin. On a heads, treat that token as a bless token. On a tails, treat that token as a curse token. If you treat a bless token as a curse token as a result of this effect, draw 1 card.
I think this is like kind of trash.
How many curse tokens can you put in the bag before this becomes good? I think like if you're playing with somebody who wants to play the blessed archetype and you want to play the cursed archetype, this card is like not terrible because it kind of just smooths everything out. Like you're going to end up with an average with plus 0.
Yeah, but it's like
for every token.
4 experience, and you can't rely on getting it because it's exceptional. And it takes up your cigarette or crystallizer slot.
I can hunt for relics.
Yeah, but like then this costs 7 experience for a 1-of card in your deck that exists to like
It's okay. I'll find it with my backpack.
sometimes mitigate curse tokens and then provide draw power.
I think a card like this is there for people who like dream, right?
Like this could be good. I might be underselling it, but just reading
Yeah.
them, like
I think if you're
a lot of
playing if you're playing a lot of curse tokens between your team, this card's really good because half those curse tokens being blessed tokens.
you're gonna play this, and your curse tokens just all gonna be curse tokens.
That's fine.
Bryn's like, but they had a chance.
There was a chance.
I mean, I am looking forward to Bryn playing this card. I don't think I'd ever play this card, but I'm excited to see. This is some of that green jank that it's
I
like,
can't
yeah.
wait to see the level 5 exceptional version of this, where if you see a blessed token or a curse token, you flip a coin, and on heads you just succeed, and on tails you just fail.
I would okay. That would be so. I would play that. That sounds sweet.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Return to Innsmouth.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
3 years from
Hire me,
now.
Fantasy Flight. I've got great ideas.
Yeah.
What if more?
All right.
No, this is a card.
Eye of the Djinn. This is the vessel of good and evil. It's a 2-cost, 2 experience, item relic, blessed, cursed asset that commits for 2 books, takes up the hand slot. It's exceptional. As a reaction, when you initiate a skill test during your turn, exhaust Eye of the Djinn. Set your base skill value to 5 for this test. If a blessed token is revealed during this test, ready it. If a cursed token is revealed during this test, you may take an additional action this turn.
This is a card, man. Look at this. It's an item, so you can find it with all kinds of stuff. It's a relic, so you can find it with some slightly different stuff. It's blessed, so like Father Mateo can play it. It takes up a hand slot instead of your accessory slot, and it actually just like does something.
Yeah, I think the hard part about playing this card is the part where you have to do a Robin Williams impersonation the entire time. Like that's kind of tough. That's draining. It's draining.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It even commits for 2 books if you're like stupid and don't want to play it.
Yeah.
Or it's like you're,
Well, this money in, all the experience. All right, let's go. I got my perception.
Yeah.
should play this in a Tony Morgan deck so I can fight at 5.
Do you know what I like about this card, Travis? That it doesn't care about the bless or curse tokens, really.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, you just get value out of it.
You play this in Preston,
Yep, you could.
and then you're good.
You are good.
And then you don't suck.
Yeah.
You're good.
I mean, it probably would be good in Blessed Presto.
You can play this in
Blessed
something
and
like.
pressed.
I bet this would be pretty neat, like a Fin deck, where you can just like make your get +2 to your book or your fist, whatever is like relevant for that turn, or you can play it in Trish and use to get used to like the 42,
25.
25. I was like, it's the 45, but it's not. It's 2 something 42. Anyway, and you can like blast things with your 5 punch now.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about playing Blessed Preston, and you got your Ancient Covenant, and you draw the token, and you're like, I have to keep going because I need to find another one.
Blessed Preston.
Just,
Poor guy.
Man. It's just good. No, I think this card's pretty solid. Don't play it in Tony Morgan. In order to fight at 5, you can just do that. But in Skids, you could fight at 5 one time. And that's better than you normally get to fight at.
This is true.
I mean,
Many
like,
times.
also, like, it's a bit, like, is this worth it to you? But I mean, also, like, now you can also, if you have 1 brain, you can now test at 5 for against the treachery deck.
No, you
Right.
can't. During your turn.
Oh, during your
During
turn.
your turn?
Yeah, okay, fine. So we're still relegated to whiskey. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
With yellow would be
But
like,
that's the
draw
thing
3
your color's
cards.
supposed to be good at. I mean, bad at. Besides, like, not having good cards, really.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yeah, but except for the part where like our cards just aren't good.
but I mean, like, for 4 experience and a 1-up, it should be able to, like, you know.
That would honestly probably be just too good.
It would be real good. Double guts every turn.
You need to draw the brain thing though, so it's not like every turn.
Well, yeah, like no, but you're
Oh,
you're Tony
yeah.
Morgan, and you just get 5s on your skill test during the, and then also 5 to play the game with. Yeah.
This sounds just like stuff that yellow gets to just do though, right? Like that's what I'm saying.
Look,
Like I understand that like
what?
this is Rogue's like weakness, but like at the same time, like what's Seeker's weakness?
Yeah,
They
you're
keep-
right.
They keep errating our cards, and you so you
Like,
don't know. What
like
to
that's
do.
the thing. Like that's like whenever I see stuff like this, I just like it's like just further shows the.
Yeah.
I mean, like this. So Seeker being good is mostly like yes, they've got some things that they're not supposed to get. You have to like work to fight things in a lot of cases, or like jump through several hoops.
But wouldn't that be kind of jumping through a hoop? Like you need to spend 4 experience and find this
And
one
then
card in
find
your
the
deck.
Stupid thing. Yeah.
Like kind of.
Because otherwise you just get like blood, right? Like, and then you're just like, I'm gonna draw cards and also kill things. That's
Maybe
so
if
much
it was
easier.
just like limit 1 per deck, but then like cost 4 experience instead of 2, because like
Yeah.
lots of other people can play this, right?
Yeah, I think that would be fair. Yeah, like if it was like that, but
You should build a Wendy Adams deck where you try to kill people with a switchblade knife.
let's go. No, I think the card's fun though. I think it's very fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right,
Or Magdon.
let's just run through these guys. We got Armageddon, 4 experience, uses 3 charge, spend. This attack uses brain instead of fist. You get +2 fist and deal +1 damage. For each curse token revealed during this attack, you may deal 1 damage to an enemy or location and place 1 charge on Armageddon.
It's Armageddon Big Better. If you were playing levels or Armageddon, you want this because it is better.
Yes.
Next card, please.
All right, Travis, Eye of Chaos. You know what? I'm just going to put these all together on this one.
That's
These
pretty
are
fair.
all together.
So this one also gives you +2 brain, and then if you reveal the curse token, then you get to get a
Additional
clue for
clue.
each curse token you reveal.
Yeah.
Or place charges on it.
Yeah, or place charges on it. Same
It's
thing
like
as the
the
other
Eye
one,
of
but for
Chaos,
clues.
Yeah.
If you're playing Eye of Chaos in your deck, you should play this because it is better.
Yeah, and this one's also a connecting location too, which is like, you know, can be good. All right,
Yeah, sure.
next one. Shroud of Shadows.
This one lets you move the enemy up to 2 away, I think, or something.
Nope, still connecting.
Yeah, you just get +2 brain and you.
And then for each curse token, yeah.
Oh, you
For
can
each
move- yeah,
curse
yeah,
token,
okay.
you move them. For each curse token.
Yeah,
you
okay.
move
I
them.
mean, like it's pretty negligible difference. And once again, if you were playing level 0 Shroud of Shadows, then you probably would like Shroud of Shadows, but better. And this is it. So there you go.
Yep. All right. Next up, Spirit of
Oh,
Humanity.
we've mentioned this card like 12 times today.
Yeah.
This card's sweet.
This is a 2-cost, 2 experience, ritual blessed cursed asset that takes up a spell slot, commits for a brain. As lightning bolt, exhaust Spirit of Humanity and take 1 damage and 1 horror. Add 2 blessed tokens to the chaos bag. You can exhaust it and add 2 cursed tokens to the chaos bag to heal 1 damage and 1 horror.
Enable is such a good enabler.
Yes.
You can have 2 of these in play.
Yeah, you're just
And
like
just add 2 of each every turn. Yeah.
Cards, wild, man.
it's your turn. You untap all your stuff, and then the first test, you're just like you just dump 4 tokens in the bag. You're like
the first test, you're just like, come on, Tristan Botley.
Yeah.
no. This card actually is like why I think
No.
that like you have to work a little bit because it takes up the arcane slot, but why I think Agnes is one of the best paradoxical investigators.
Yeah, you just if you have 2 of them, you just get to sit there and be like, take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just get to deal damage or something, and then like play the thing where it's like you get your accessory slots. What is it? The new tarot card.
Yeah, you're not playing any spells though in this Agnes deck because these take up your spell slots.
Well, no. So I mean, you can play the. It gives you another arcane slot, and you
Yep.
can use your arcane or your accessory slots interchangeably. And then you have other spell slots to play the game with.
Yeah, I mean, you also could like be like the this weird like kind of like support Agnes where you have that in sign magic, and then you just run like, you know, you're just killing, you poke things to death, but then like you could like run like 6 Sense, you can grab a Wither just for fun.
How sick would it be if you were like, you just had Armageddon level 4, whatever, and you flip like 3 curse tokens, now a blessed token, and you just get to pass and also just blow the piss out of whoever you're fighting.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick. I think another thing about Spirit of
Yeah.
Humanity, which makes it so good, is that it fits in so many different decks, and like it also just like doesn't. It helps the curse token and the blessed token archetypes so well.
And it
for
makes
both of them.
them viable for so many other investigators.
Yeah, and they also just like it. It is its
Alvin.
own machine, right?
Yeah.
Like you just take a damage, add some blessed tokens, then next turn heal that damage and add some curse tokens.
Yep.
Like,
This is such a well-designed card.
yeah, yeah.
Expect to see this one a bunch of list views in the future, baby.
And also in like decks we play. Because I'm excited for that
Like,
Tommy
yeah.
Muldoon one. That's gonna be a good time.
Shame we don't spend much more time playing than making these videos now. It's just so many cool deck ideas to
I
play.
know. I mean, that's on. I'm just gonna say that YouTube. That's on you guys. If you want, like, we make these videos, but if the more like we get stuff going, and you know,
We make more of these because you guys watch them more.
yeah, and then also like the thing is as well is that if we get more like people who subscribe and as things grow, we can start like actually making money, and then maybe we can start doing a second day where it's like paid.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
You know?
Anyway, let's talk about this card.
It's-
On that note, you can. There's a bunch of stuff down there if you want to support the channel. The most of this money does go back in directly into Arkham, so it helps us do more things. Harmony Restored, 3 cost, 2 experience event. Fortune and Bless commits for 2 brain symbols. Search the Chaos Bag for X curse tokens and return to the token pool. X is the number of blessed tokens in the Chaos Bag. Gain 1 resource for each curse token removed this way.
This is bad.
This is the partner card to Spirit of Humanity that you don't need.
Yeah.
But could play if you want to.
Brent's like, I'm not your dad.
You know?
I mean, if you activate Spirit of Humanity twice and you don't draw any, you say we draw 1 of the curse tokens. This breaks
Yeah,
even on
yeah.
resources. It's free. It commits for 2 brain symbols, which isn't awful. It costs 2 experience to put in your deck, which is too
Not-
much, to be
yeah.
honest. I would think about this if it was only 1 experience, to be
Yeah.
honest, but 2 is like a little much.
Yeah. Even for survivors, where you're like, what do I put in now that it's scenario 4 and I
And this
finished
is
my deck?
just, like, again, every Survivor Blessed card exists in the context of Ancient Covenant.
Yeah.
So,
This card doesn't excite me. I have nothing else to say.
if you know someone's this is really out of character for me, but if you know someone's bringing Cryptic Grimoire to the game, you can use this to just, like,
Absolutely freaking destroy them.
they got 9 in the bag, you just, like, look them in the eyes, you pull 9 tokens out, take your 9 money, and you're like, yeah, I'm Survivor, I don't have anything to spend this on.
I don't want that money.
I'm a Dark Horse deck. Oh.
You're just like, bro, what the fuck?
No, I can spend it on my scrapper if I ever draw it.
Yeah.
All right. What do we think of this pack? I think it's good.
Very, very good.
That card's good. Spiritual Manic. Seal of Faith is fine.
Fine.
Phase fine. This card's, I think, good if
Good
you want to
if
play
you
that
play-
archetype.
Yeah, the guys.
Fun.
Contentious.
Yeah. This
Good.
card's, yeah, I think this card is good. You know if you
If
want
you're playing the
these.
purple ones from this cycle, you want those.
Great. This is like, yeah,
So good.
very strong.
And there's also this one.
There's also this one. But I mean, like, only one card that we'd say is, like, outright that we all agree is, like, not good makes this a pretty good pack.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But I think this one's, like, Spirit of Humanity and Holy Rosary, I think, are going to see a lot of play.
I think that if you were going to just buy a pack and you don't care about the Curse and Blesses, this is the one to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you play purple, in which case it doesn't matter what you want to do.
Yeah. Poor Mystics. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week where we do the Lair of Dagon. Nope, In Too Deep. That's what it's called, right?
Is it actually in too deep?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's In Too Deep.
Next
yeah.
week
I
is
don't
Into
know.
Deep, right?
Are you,
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the week after that, too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.